John Fogleman. We're outdoors, so there's a little more noise this time around. John, what's the name of your business and what do you do?
The name of my business is My Franchise Man. And what I do is I'm a franchise advisor. What that means is I help people to find the right franchise that fits their needs, goals, desires, and finances.
Gotcha. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing the financial advisory directly for 4 years.
And then how long have you been involved with franchises?
I've been in franchising for over 30 years. I've actually owned 4 different franchises myself in 4 different industries.
So you've got quite a bit of background and knowledge about this industry, huh?
Oh, I've seen the ups and downs of franchising, which is why I went into this, because I like to help people.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us, how'd you end up getting started in My Franchise Man?
Well, the first 2 franchises that I had, I was very successful with. The third one that I had, I barely got my money back after working real hard for 3 years. And the fourth one, I lost quite a bit of money on it because I had no business being in that. When I got out of that business, I thought to myself, there's got to be somebody that can be an advisor, a coach, or a guide on what's the right franchise for you to be involved in. And when I did the due diligence, I found franchise advisors. And, you know, I said, this is exactly what I need to be doing because I love to help people.
Gotcha. And, you know, what would be a typical customer that you would have?
Well, right now, I'm getting quite a few baby boomers that have a lot of expertise, management, leadership, and so forth, and they can't get a job. So they decided in order to be able to have enough money to retire on, they need to go in business for themselves. So quite a few of my customers are baby boomers. Some are those that owned a franchise. Now they're looking for a bigger and better deal for them to get involved with.
I see. What type of problems do you help these customers avoid?
Well, the main thing that I try and help them avoid is getting into the wrong business. For instance, I had a couple that came to me and wanted a Pizza Hut, and when I asked them if they wanted to, they didn't mind being at work on Friday and Saturday night at midnight, they said, oh no, we don't want to work on weekends. And so I said, you don't want to be in the Pizza Hut business. I ended up guiding them to a weight loss clinic, which they absolutely love, and they call me once a week and give me a report of how well they're doing. So that's what I do. That's how I help people to keep from avoiding, or I help people avoid from getting into the wrong business, something they're not acclimated to do.
Gotcha. And have you had any franchisees that have come back and used you a second time?
No, I haven't been in the business long enough for that. The general ownership is 5 to 7 years of a franchise before they change, so I'm right on the threshold of that, but I have gotten quite a few referrals from the people that I've put in business.
Okay, so for their friends or somebody that wants to also get into a franchise?
Well, when their friends and loved ones come and see that they're being successful and that they're happy with their life and they've got some balance to life and some quality to life now, when before they might have seen them out of a job and desperate and looking, they ask them, you know, how do I find me the right franchise? And they all tell them, call My Franchise Man.
That's a great name, by the way. Where do you see your business going in the next couple of years, since the baby boomers are starting to really retire? How do you see that affecting your business?
Well, I think the answer to America's economy is a small business, and the success ratio of franchises in the United States is 93% are still open after 5 years. 82% of small businesses that are mom and pop operations are out of business in 5 years. So why not get involved with a good, safe system that can make you the money that you desire and give you the guidelines and the information that you need in order to be able to operate. So I see more and more and more franchises being created and opened up and owned by baby boomers.
So what would you think would be the one thing that you'd like somebody watching this video to remember after watching it?
Well, I would hope that they would see me as a person that worked from cradle to grave. I don't just get them to sign up with a franchisor and then leave them after, you know, I'll get my referral fee. I work with them all the way to when they open their store and even afterwards. As I said, I get a call from several of my franchisees on a week or every other week basis to just tell me that they appreciate what I've done for them and how well they're doing in business.
Well, that sounds great. I appreciate your time, John, and thanks for answering your question.
Thank you, Gene.